Good morning, everybody. We're in Jalalabad, Afghanistan. Going to do a flight around the beautiful country here. I've only explored it a little bit in Microsoft Flight Simulator. When Skypark first came out, I did a route in the region, and it looked pretty good to my surprise. I don't think Afghanistan's ever been done to this level of detail. I mean, not that it's not going to be super detailed, but wow, it's not, it's not generic. It looks like Afghanistan. It's pretty nice. So, let's get down to the external here. A little late, had to deal with MM Aviation. Starting the mood off great. First accusing me of, well, we're not going to get into it. He's just a dick, and I hope you're not here. I hope you're not here. This is why we lose content creators, because of people like you. I'm taking the H-135. They got a new 145. The luxury version, but this will be the regular one. Thought it'd be fun. It can go pretty fast, this helicopter, and then, allows us to hover and look at things instead of just fly by them. So I like the ability to stop whenever we can. I don't really expect to get any donations, but if we do, it goes towards the cause that I'm trying to put the money towards. But that's all good. The main thing is we're flying in Afghanistan. What's going on, Pogfish 1? Might be back for another stream tomorrow, I'm not sure. I was going to do a British Columbia bush flight today, but I wanted to do this one after everything's getting worse and worse there. Airport code is, I gotta go get it. What's up, Ladybug Monkey? How you doing, man? It's going good, man. Going good. I'm trying to stay in a positive mood. I'm trying not to let this guy above put me in a bad mood. It's hard to do sometimes, man. So we're at OAJL if anybody wants to join. Face cam is not on because I want to use it for face tracking today. I meant to get to the store I've been needing a second camera so I can use one for my face and then one for the head tracking, but I never got around to going yesterday. I've been needing to go though. I always forget. Whenever I'm at Target, I forget to pick one up. They have like a $40 webcam there. It's all I need is that. Yermi Santiago, thank you. Appreciate you. It's also, to show people around the country of Afghanistan. You went plane watching yesterday. Where did you go? I'll probably check out the 145 with how good this one was. Tap, how you doing? Got one aircraft over there. Does camera do that to you guys too? When you're scrolling around in an external, it just like snaps back on its own to the behind view. That's another Sim 5 symptom. There it goes again. I got the H145 and it's incredible, way better than the 135. It's a pay product, right, at this point? Xbox Basic, Advanced. We'll fly Advanced for sure. I got states on here too. That's nice. Well, I will need my VFR map. Yo, Captain Geo, how you doing? I think we're just about ready to take off. If you don't want to plug in the route, anybody, you can just follow us. I got the route here. I'm excited to go check out Kabul because I downloaded a scenery for it that actually looked worth it. They really polished up the capital. Like I said, I want to stay away from the airport just out of respect. I don't want to land there or anything, but I do want to go see the capital of Kabul with the scenery pack. So, I think I'm pretty much ready to go. Is there anybody waiting to load up or anything? Because I can wait up. If not, we'll just head out. $42.99. You get the civilian, military, and luxury variant. So you'd say it's worth the $43? I have to check that out. I have to do another stream tomorrow and fly that one. Camera bug is really annoying. Really annoying that it does that. I'm on all players. This is a free helicopter. H-135. It's on FlightSim.2. Really good. For free. It's really good. Even for pay. You know, maybe not a steep price, but this helicopter would be worth some money if it was a pay product. How are the sounds? Are the sounds pretty good? You see me? Let me see if I see you. Somebody was over there. They disconnected. Or it was AI. I can never tell. I don't know if I have aircraft AI even on. Oh, I see somebody out there. You guys are all down there. I'll go head over there then. So don't worry about that. Let me just check my controller real quick. Always got to calibrate it. Okay. Oh, you can't have sound. Well, that's too bad. Well, we can see you at least. We can see what you're saying. Murat just subscribed. Thank you for that subscription. Alright. Gently lift off here. Do my best to get going in this helicopter. Since these cars are using what I would assume is the taxiway, I will fly around them. We're slowly getting there. I like all the liveries they included for this now. It's nice to have more variety. And when they're included, that means when other people use them, I can see them instead of, you know, if you download a livery off a website, I think it. And if I don't have it, the model matching is so screwed up in this, it'll make you like a, you know, whatever that default GA is. It's like a Cherokee or something that it turns the plane into. All right, so what do we got here at the runway? Oh, I totally forgot the face camera. I mean, not the face camera. Kind of the face camera. That's what I'll be using. Let me put my helicopter down right here real quick. I want to use head tracking. It's been a few flights since we used that. I do have to turn off, though. I have to deactivate this. Done. Oh, I gotta move my camera down though. It's up high. It's in the stream position. There we go. Hopefully it's not too laggy when we turn around. If it's bad, I just won't use it. Getting my lean going. I mean, this will let us look around a little better than what I can do with the mouse. Well, we better get moving. We got a lot of ground to cover. But nice to have you all this morning. Thank you for joining the stream. Hey, the Gaming Goose all the way in Denmark. Now, anything donated during the stream is going towards Afghan refugees. I am already donating my YouTube paycheck for the month of August, and my aunt-in-law, I guess, donated $100 last night towards this as well. So we'll be putting that towards the grocery run. And then it's going to a drop-off box in my city. There's a few around my city. One was yesterday, and then there's one going on for the week. It's just basic toiletries. These people need toothbrushes, toothpaste, diapers, formula. Formula is very expensive. It goes fast. Diapers go extremely fast. I have a toddler, so I would know. Canned goods, spices, cookware, pots, pans, things like that are needed. So that is the kind of stuff we're purchasing and then bringing to the drop-off box. Oh, it's Flight Simmer Shane, man. What's up? My good buddy. Let me put this down. I wanna read the chat real fast. Just about to head off to bed. See you streaming. Hope you're well. I'm doing very well, man. I hope you have a good night's rest. I'd love to catch your streams more often, but they're just too early for me. Sometimes I can get them when I first wake up. Oh, that's a helicopter too, but unfortunately we don't have that livery, I suppose. 4 p.m. there, all right. The Flying Lineman, good morning. Okay, let's go. We're leaving Jalalabad, heading for Kabul, the capital city. Tap, all the way in India. How's it going? Well, actually, you've already been here. But I didn't know you were in India. So this heading is the correct direction, so we can just head that way. See a couple of you out there. It's just really sad what's going on over there, and I feel like Afghanistan's been through enough over the years. And, you know, my family is Afghan. I've married into an Afghan family about 7 years ago. Married an American Afghan woman, but all of her family immigrated here from Kabul shortly after the Soviets moved in. That's when the Taliban was starting to form, and that's when Afghanistan really started to change. In the 70s, they were normal like us. Women were didn't have to cover up. They wore dresses and clothes like the women everywhere else does. And that stuff slowly started to come in and got to the point where women couldn't even leave their house without a man accompanying them. And it's just a really sad situation. It seems like things started to get a lot better in the last 5 years, and then now it's like back to where it started. You can just donate through the super chat or the donations. Obviously, I don't see that money for 4 weeks, so I'm fronting whatever the donation amount is today. I'm going to front that money towards the Costco run we do today. We'll be going there this afternoon. And I am going to keep you guys in the loop. You will see a photo of everything we purchase. I thought so too, man. I mean, I don't want to talk about it too long, but to start the stream off, you know, we had another flight sim channel in here, and he's basically just like accusing me of like if I'm even gonna donate this stuff, if I'm gonna steal it. The Afghans don't need food. He was laughing that they need prayer rugs. He was, you know, just trying to basically make me feel bad about doing this, and you know, it sucks to read all that like 10 minutes before you're starting a stream like this. You know, it honestly, it really put me in a bad mood to start the stream. I was like, just reading that stuff was making my heart beat really fast. That I don't know that someone would even do that. And this is how we lose people like Frugal, and we almost lost Q8 Pilot. You know, there's just some real dicks in this community at times. I guess every community has that. Shane just came in with $20. Thank you so much, Shane. I really appreciate that. I wish my tip ticker worked. I gotta talk to you. Maybe you can help me out, figure it out. There's no reason why it shouldn't work. I have it set up, and it never shows the people that donate in the bottom. So I gotta figure out why that's happening. $43 a bit expensive for this mod. Well, this is the free one. This is the 135 free version. I don't have the luxury one yet. But you're the man, Shane. I really appreciate you for doing that. Well, at least the money gets stuck to the top of the chat, if nothing else. I want it on the overlays. Trying to switch back to the regular camera. There we go. How can you apply for a moderator? Let's see. I don't really have an application process. If I trust you, you can be a mod. What's going on, Alexander? Yeah, at least that. I mean, it works through YouTube at least. So you get the YouTube pop-up. You get the, you know, the one at the top. I'm trying to get one that works to where, I don't know if you have one, like Captain Canada has, where it holds the people, their names in place, you know, and what they donated, like the top 3 people or whatever. That's what I'm trying to get working, and I can't get it to work. So these mountains look a little bland here, but there are some really nice looking parts of this country in the sim. And like I said, I think this is the first time Afghanistan's been done in detail in any sim without just looking generic, you know? This helicopter is on PC only, unless that 145 is on Xbox, but I doubt it. Okay, cool. Appreciate that. Yeah, just send it to me on either Discord or the other thing we use. I don't have a goal per se. I'm donating my last month's YouTube earnings towards this, and then I have some family that have contributed too. And then I was just going to, I mean, this is something I was going to do anyway. I just thought if I could bring the flight sim community into it too, if they wanted to donate. I don't, you know, no one's forced to. Just you being here is great, and the flight in Afghanistan I thought was pretty cool. But no goal really. Just whatever we get. I'm fronting it, all of it, today. I do need moderators, though, because I think all the mods I have are on a much different time zone than me, so unless I'm streaming at a certain time, I don't have them as mods. So I need some mods that are on, you know, Eastern or Pacific Central Time, at least, or at least a time zone that's awake when I'm awake doing these streams. Well, we just left Jalalabad. I think we're still kind of in that vicinity, but we're heading towards Kabul now. I'm using a Kabul scenery from FlightSim.to that I was very impressed with looking at the pictures. And so we're going to check that out. Hey, HK. What's going on? Yeah, you're like 12 hours difference. Now we got 2 mods here today. Ladybug the Monkey coming in with $2. Thank you so much. Every little bit helps. Really appreciate you. Also appreciate you being here week after week, hanging out with us during these streams. We're about a quarter of the way to Kabul. Then we gotta climb over some mountains in a little bit once we leave Kabul. I think the people that were at the airport were just, that was just like, I don't even think those are people involved in this stream. That was just people flying in Afghanistan. There's a lot of people flying out here recently. And this head tracking is bugging out now because I turned my head. That's the downside to it. Maybe one of these days I'll get some real head tracking like Track IR or something. Yeah, this 145. I'm very intrigued. Might have to get it and then stream it. I don't see your name anymore. The chat's moved all the way up. But somebody had it earlier. He was talking about it to me earlier, just a few minutes ago. Does how difficult is it to fly? Is it about the same, or is it more like that Bell 47? Be interesting to hear HeliSimmer's take on it. Chazman, what are your settings at? Are you set on low? Is Afghanistan scenery just like this? It's just like this in some areas. I know it looks very X-Plane 11, doesn't it? But it does change and gets pretty good in other areas. Like these mountains ahead here have some much better texturing. But my settings are pretty much on ultra. Everything is just about maxed out. But we'll be in Kabul soon. Kabul should look pretty nice. We also have scenery for that. I feel like we're crawling in speed right now. Could be the mountain air. So during this trip, we will have patches that look good and patches that don't look so good. VR headsets are kind of costly. I was able to get this Samsung HMD Odyssey Plus. Look into that one. I think it was $200 when I got it. It was on sale. And I don't know if they're still selling it. VR is incredible. Shane, I still think about when you first got VR and you were telling us how you were, I think you were getting up from your computer or something, and you put the controller down on the flight seat next to you, which obviously isn't there, but I thought that was so funny, and it really is immersive like that, you almost forget. What's going on, me here? You like my humble narration? It's 4K. Well, it's not streaming in 4K. I'm playing it at not even 2K. 1440, I believe. It's not streaming at that though. Now this is what I'm talking about. This looks pretty good. Now we're into the beautiful stuff. A little more beautiful at least. We got the Quest 2. Quest 2, I hate Facebook. And the sad thing is, I still haven't tried VR after the update. I heard it's much better in performance. Yeah, could you imagine if that area we passed before, if that was the whole stream, it was just like texturing like that? It would almost be not worth it because you could fly anywhere. If it's not going to look at least a little recognizable as the country you're in, there's no difference than if you're flying in Central America or wherever. Now, if you want to join up, you don't have to necessarily spawn at an airport. You can spawn on my location from the map. That's a possibility too, if you want to join in. We're just taking helicopters, but a small GA plane would be fine too. We're flying at about 100 knots, 120, 130 knots, so a Cessna 172 or something like that could keep up. All right, Shane, you have a good day. If I don't talk to you again, have a good week, and thank you so much for your donation, sir. I really appreciate you. You are a legend in the community. The only thing about these helicopter streams is I'm so, like, my wrist and my legs are always sore after them because it's 3 hours of rudder and stick, and it just gets a little exhausting. Right now I'm not having to give it too much rudder input. It's mainly when we slow down and look at stuff you have to correct for it. Like right now I just have a little bit of right rudder applied to stay straight. There is, that's a big plane. No, it's not. I can't tell. Can't tell what that is. I thought that was like a 7.4 at first. For the most part, yeah, it is one big happy family. It is. You know, we got some jerks, but 95% of it is really good people. Can I land there? Where would you like me to land? Owen Pike, how you doing? No tankers this morning. They tend to start coming out at 11, I noticed. I guess out of respect for the noise. But that's the earliest I hear them. Yesterday, they were going all day. Actually got a photo of the 912 tanker, I believe. I missed the village. Which village? I think we passed it. Well, we're coming to Kabul. We'll do a lot of landings there. Kabul's coming up in a minute. I'm doing pretty good, man. I got a good night's sleep. You know, morning started off a little rocky, but I'm doing pretty good now. Air quality was really bad yesterday. 158 in Sacramento, and then at Cameron Park, I saw somebody posted a picture from the morning looking at the runway. It looked really bad. It looked like fog. It was so smoky. Gaming Moose, you gotta go. All right, man. So may have to have you as a mod sometime. Watch out for missiles. Yeah, really. That's a possibility. Now again, we're back to X-plane textures. But we'll be out of that soon. Try to go around some of this. Land here, but it's so ugly. Wow, you got to fly a $40 million F-18 sim? How'd you get to do that? That's great. Oh, I'm fine to land, but I'm like, what we're flying over is almost not worth landing at. I can land it. I'll land it for you real quick, just for you. External view, yeah. Not much behind us, though. We're now a little past halfway to Kabul. Here we're back in some nice textures. So I'll go land at the village for me here. He wants us to land. So we'll do a quick landing right here. This looks like possibly a little farm town. Hi. Nice to see you. Okay, let's put her down. I'll put her right in the center of the village. And then I can look at the map and see where we actually are. I don't know the name. I mean, I know where we are, but the city callouts are not on my map. Hopefully Kabul has some helipads on the roof. Don't crash. Famous last words. Oh, we're good at going backwards. There we are. Stop one. Hey, you found a spot to land too. Nice. So let me look at Sim Toolkit Pro. See if it tells me where we're at. So apparently we are, it doesn't tell me. Sarobi, we're south of that. Very close to Kabul. Do I hear another helicopter? feel like I hear another helicopter. Okay. Let's move on. The program Plan G is free. If you have 2 monitors, it will give you an overlay of where you are on the map. Plan G is free too. Okay. I'll check it out. I'm using SimToolkit Pro, and then I think, what's that new one? Voltana? Is that, I think that's a tracking system too that Orbx put out. You're gonna stay till I get to Kabul? Almost 11 there. Wow, okay. Thanks, RC. Well, we're almost there. I'm probably just, we're not gonna land at the airport or anything like that. Just because of what's been going on there. I feel like it'd be too soon to do that. But we are going to see the airport. I mean, I'm sorry, the downtown. Nice takeoff. Hey, did you guys hear in the next update? I think the next update, they're getting rid of that thing where your plane disappears if you get too close to somebody. So Kabul, we need to turn left just a little bit. Actually about 45 degrees left. So I'm going to do that now. Or wait. If I can stay with you, that'd be cool. Helicopter flying with a plane. Hey Kenny, yeah, so far so good. Having a good time. You guys make it great. I love getting to talk to you guys. Without you, streaming would not be fun. Yeah, and it'll help with that air racing too. Can you imagine if we did air racing and then all the planes are disappearing because they're flying near each other? So yeah, this heading should work. We're on a direct path for Kabul right now. I'm flying the EC-135. It's an Airbus helicopter. And it's free on FlightSim.2. Thank you, me here. It's about to be 100 degrees today where I live. So far my office isn't too hot yet because it's still very early in the morning. Air quality is probably going to be bad. Ooh, either we gotta climb or I think, no, it looks like we can get through these mountains here. Yeah, we can get through that. We'll just have to turn left through there. super excited to do air racing with you guys. Well, we can go one of two ways. We can go that way. The channel looks deeper. Or we can go this way. Actually, the one up there looks like it might look better. Yeah, we'll take that one. I'm trying to get there quick. RC's got to get to bed. We'll make a left through there. I may host a British Columbia bush flight either tomorrow or next weekend. I'm not sure yet. That's what the plan was for this weekend, but I switched it up. Plane 11, is that you? It is a long way, but we're the closest we've been so far. We're so close, I swear. As soon as we break out of this mountain, I believe we should see it. Yeah, they get even crazier than this. These ones are poorly textured, though. These roads are crazy. But the world's a big place. Can't get it all looking good. Yeah, we drive up the side of mountains here. It's like a racetrack embankment. You don't really know how steep those tracks are till you stand on them. Like Charlotte Speedway, the bank on that is so... it's just like a big hill. You missed Oz Flight Simmer's message? Which one? He was here for a little bit. Yeah, Afghanistan used to be a great place to live until all of that. The Soviets coming in is really what pushed them down the hill. I could do that for you, HK. Now, if I remember right, you're out in India, which is, I've been wanting to do a flight there anyway. Got us in sight. Sounds good. We'll be hanging around Kabul for a little bit, so you can catch up. Just looking at the map, we are there. It won't run. Yeah, normally it'll start you at cruise on autopilot, spawning in the air. Well, this will give you a chance to start, if you can start over here at Kabul. It's getting a lot of lag for the moment. I'm going to turn off the VFR map. Sometimes having that undocked slows the sim down. What is that in the water? Is that a raft? I missed it. Now the scenery we're using is free. It's called Welcome to Kabul. And somebody fixed up the downtown. I've been having flight lessons and I have around 30 hours now, so a few weeks ago my instructor calls me and asks if I wanted to come with him in a Keen Air from California to Idaho. I said, heck yes. Did that trip already happen, or it's going to happen? And how was it, if you already went? North and Southern Mountains near VOCB. Okay. Well, I will forget that, so we'll have to talk when we plan that stream. But I'd love to do a stream around there. Opportunities like that, you just got to take. see you guys. Left San Martin at 6:26 and got back around 10 to 12. In the Philippines. Now that's somewhere I haven't flown. There's a lot of places I haven't flown, but want to. I'd love to go see Kabul in real life, but I feel like it's not going to be safe to do that now for another 20 years. Who knows? Yeah, I think this outskirt area is considered Kabul too. See all those buildings up ahead? That is the heart of Kabul. Well, like I said, man, I married an American Afghan woman, and her family is from Kabul. They immigrated here in the 80s when the country started to get really bad. That was the downfall of Afghanistan. And I know she wants to get out here. My sister-in-law just got to Kabul. She went actually 4 or 5 days before things went really bad recently. She got out. She went with her friend there who was visiting her dad. So she tagged along and got to see Kabul just before it got really bad, and that was pretty much the last opportunity to see Kabul. Before now, it's taken over by the Taliban. So that's it. And they don't take too kindly to Americans or people who support America. So wow, this is a first for me. I have not seen this with this scenery pack. So we're gonna spend some time here. There is a lot to explore here. I was not expecting this. Afghan women are some of the most beautiful women in the world. That is very true. A lot of people don't know that because a lot of them have to cover up, and you don't know what they look like. Beautiful eyes. Remember that National Geographic cover? The woman with those eyes. But that's why I care about Afghanistan too. I have family. I don't even know where to start. Taliban, ISIS, there's too many. Nice. I wonder if any of these buildings have helipads, and if so. Wow, hat off to the guy who put this scenery pack together. I was not expecting this. I knew that it looked good from the pictures. He really put it together nicely. Yes, we are in Kabul. And if we can land on a building, I will do that. Here goes a mosque. Hello, all the way in India. Welcome. All right, RC. It was good seeing you this morning. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just trying not to crash my helicopter. What did you do with a deal to leave in a few hours? Feels bad for Patrick. Hashtag feels bad for Patrick. Now, trust me, I don't ignore anybody in this stream. I miss messages sometimes just because of flying. COVID-19 is getting worse. This is my first charity stream. I don't know if I'll do many more. There's always people giving you grief about everything you do. All right, HK. I know you probably gotta get to bed. It's late for you. I don't think it's a helipad, but we could land. On that spot. You have an awesome day too. School's starting. Yeah, it's that time of the year, isn't it? Alright, Flying Lemon, you take care. Might stream tomorrow. I'm not sure. But you'll know about it in advance. 1 a.m. in Australia. Yeah, that's why Shane had to get to sleep. if we can even land on this. I'm not too sure. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. So it's a roof below that box thing. So we need a flat roof. So I'll stay away from those. We need something flat so we don't go through it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We would have done it pretty good had the building allowed us, I mean. I'll keep trying until I can land on something. I'll try this building. This white building. This is Kabul, Afghanistan. Real-time road traffic? No, I don't think that's a thing. That would be difficult to track, I guess. Well, maybe not. If Google can track it. I mean, you can't track it per car, but you could track it by congestion. Oops, got to do our approach again. Overshot it. And let's get away from that building. We lost more altitude than I thought we did. Jeanette Rodriguez. Yeah, it's Microsoft Flight Simulator. So you can download it upon purchase. Dude, my wrist is already going numb flying this helicopter. My index finger, because I have to place it near the trigger. Okay, let's get in here and try this again. Let's not go through the bubble canopy. I hope with all this effort we can actually land on this one. What a bummer that would be if we can't. Yes! Oh, it kind of works. We're tipping over. Oh, here we go. That was with the throttle cut. At least it let us. That we're hovering. He made it on too, behind us. Nice. Oh, he fell. Oh no, he fell through. I'm floating. Look at my hover skills. Find a police chase? Not yet. No one's modded that. X-Plane 11 has like default traffic with police cars chasing people, emergency vehicles, I guess. Oh yeah, there's cars on the road. I got my traffic at 100%. Okay, let's lift off. Hopefully nothing glitches on us. The solar panels? I mean, I'm sure it'll work, but we've spent enough time on that building. Let's watch those RPMs. Yeah, I feel like we could spend so much time in Kabul. I don't even know if we'll... Do we need to move on? I don't know. There's a lot to explore here. Again, for those who've joined, any donation today during the stream is going towards Afghan refugees. You will be kept in the loop on that. I'm trying to make it to the store today. Not long after the stream, actually. The money donated, I don't see it for 4 weeks. So I'm fronting it, putting my, some family members have donated some money, and then I'm putting my August's YouTube earnings towards it as well, donating the full check. It's going towards toiletries. I mean, we're not going to probably purchase everything on the list, but because we need to get multiple boxes of diapers. I'm going to try to get different sizes, formula, just household goods, toiletries, feminine products. That kind of stuff. I mean, ad revenue too, but the ad revenue on these live streams is usually only about $3. So that's that helps too, but the ad revenue is not much. But if not, that's cool too. I'm just happy to have you here. If not, I'm just giving people the opportunity. It's something I'm doing anyway. And a reason to see Afghanistan. Just making sure we haven't missed anything. We'll do one more pass around. I kind of want to see the buildings on that hill. The two hills that are back there. Flying helicopters is a lot of fun. I just like the maneuverability, and you can stop and look at stuff. That 145 though. You know, maybe I should stream that tomorrow. I don't know. There's so many options. So many ideas. I was making a list a while ago of all the flights I want to do. Yeah, you know what? Let's land up on that hill. We'll then take a nice view of, you know, looking down onto Kabul, and then we can keep moving. Actually, we didn't go out that way. So we can do that too. Which hill is better? That one's taller. Not a lot of room to land though. It's not very level either. I got room to get in there? I think so. Oh, sorry, Kenny. Yeah, I know you wanted the taller one. Whoops. Get up to the edge. Not too fast, not too fast. Okay. Sorry, man. I really wish it put you in a helicopter. The model matching is so stupid in this sim. They really need to fix that. So here we are looking down on the city. Nice job, man. You made it. If you were in an airplane, that was a very good stall landing. Well, let's see. We didn't really... Did we fly around that way? Me here just donated 20 Australian. Thank you so much. You are amazing, sir. Give you guys a special shout out today. Later on, I have all your names. We'll list all of you out. You guys are so great and kind for doing this. Let's see how long I've been streaming for. Hour and a half. We'll keep going for quite a while. I'm gonna need a lot of carts at Costco. At least 2. Where's that mosque again? I want to look at that. That's what I love about this simulator, that we can do things like this together. I don't know, to me this country is very unique and beautiful. If it wasn't for the danger, I think more people would travel here. Screaming would be immersive? Maybe not from the air. Oh, look at all that traffic down there in the texture. I almost want to land in that circle right there. I feel like I have to do it. I think we got to do it. I hope it's not like a... I don't know what it is. I just hope it's nothing disrespectful to land on. Thank you, Mr. Clark. Doing what I can, man. Like I said, Afghanistan's been through a lot. There's a lot of people in the world that need help, but right now, they need some help. Yeah, travel was picking up. Like I said, my sister-in-law had just gone there a few weeks ago before all this kicked off. You know, the Taliban coming in this soon was not part of the plan. I think they always foresaw it. The intelligence predicted it, but they thought it was either... At first they thought it was like 3 months out before they would make it into Kabul, and then it became 2 weeks, but nobody... I don't think anybody was anticipating it happening during the evacuation process. And that is what really started to muddy things up. Yeah, now you can see the cars. That's cool. I might need to change my thumbnail out. I didn't get the best thumbnail for this stream. I was trying to get something. We should see a nice sunset too, if we keep going. I don't know, so many rumors. It's kind of interesting the Taliban started over the Soviets. Samu, Magro, thank you so much for the $9.99 donation. Appreciate you so much. Like I said, check back later on today, guys. And I will share what we were able to come up with. It'll be dropped off either Sunday or Monday. There are certain hours at the drop-off location. There he goes. Oh, there goes that landing gear. You're in a helicopter, though. Actually, the way you're flying, I don't think you're in a helicopter, actually. You're actually probably in a plane. That was a nice turn. You could be, though. This guy's definitely in a helicopter. I can tell by the way he's hovering. We're on the ground. We're praying for a safe landing. Oh, he's trying to go for the building. No, he's coming down here. It's the hovering aircraft. You got it. See that? That's going away in the next update. That opacity disappearing. Will she do any commentary? Well, she's asleep right now. Although I did hear some movement a minute ago. No, don't go into the mosque. Don't do it. Don't do it. Unless it's on accident. Anyways. Let's move. Let's move on out of here. So, let's go to the back end of Kabul, and then we'll move on to the next location. Unfortunately, I think this is as good as it will get today for scenery. But I don't know. I don't know how well it is in other locations. Thank you, Little Bull. I really appreciate you. Yeah, we should fly together sometime. I'm trying to do this weekly now, live streams. So, maybe you can catch one of those. I might be streaming tomorrow. I'm just not sure yet. Already got one planned. I mean, today was going to be a British Columbia stream, but I X'd that and decided to do this. So I could still do that stream tomorrow, the bush flying stream. I was going to have everybody meet at Monkmel Fisheries, and it's a very scenic flight. Do you have Microsoft Flight Simulator to fly together? We could always do a flight on VATSIM too, for the people who don't have it. Although I don't know the rules. How does bush flying work on VATSIM if center is on? You'd obviously have VFR flight, but you do. Perfect. Perfect. Well, let's do it. I'm going to turn the camera around so we can see when anybody is behind us. play it religiously. Yeah, me too. Me too. This and X-Plane. My DCS skills are starting to suffer. I really would like to stream DCS. I just suck at DCS. I can't stay good at it because there's too many simulators out there that I enjoy. Okay, I gotta pull up the VFR map. And we'll move on with our trip. So we've done a quarter of our trip, and now we gotta head up that way, up north. We gotta climb some mountains. Is it possible? I don't know. There's clouds out that way. Combat 4 did it. Nice. See, that's the other thing. Sometimes it's not just the study level sims that get people into flight sim, you know? Someone might play, yeah, like Ace Combat, and that sparks your interest in aviation, so gotta remember that too.
Maybe mom and dad were right when they told me this way.
Sorry, that was the first song I clicked on. Just trying to find a song we can listen to. How do I get to the regular map? I don't know this Airbus well, and it's changed multiple times. Quick, let me put that down, because this VFR map is, hey, it's a good time to practice a... No, I'm not going to do one of those landings, actually. Never mind. Never mind. Sorry, real quick, gonna land. I'm gonna try to get the map on the primary flight display so I can look at it there. It's giving me some lag. Let me close it actually. Or I can leave it on the screen. Actually, it doesn't seem to lag if it's not undocked. Hey, an helicopter, an actual helicopter without the incorrect livery. Yeah, if you guys are in the 135, if you use the default liveries, we should be able to see you. Okay, how do we do this? Moby Mo knows. VR, no, I'm using head tracking, face tracking actually. PFD map button top row. Is it marked? Sorry, I'm ignorant to this. I don't know. Well, obviously not there. I know you're not talking about here. What are all these buttons do? Let's push buttons till we find something. Oh, okay, that's cool. I just want my plan to show up, you know? The little tablet here was a nice addition as well. What's OBS 1? OBS 2. Left display. Oh, D-map. Does it work on this one too? Okay, we're getting somewhere. Oh, sweet. You are a legend. That's what I need, alright. We will look at that now. There's another helicopter. Alright, let's move. Oops. I forgot I have a November call sign. I should have looked up what they use here. I always mess that up though. I always forget to change the call sign. I'm gonna keep you in my sights so we can watch you lift off out of these trees. Oops, I don't want to hover over you. Landed on the bushes on purpose. Well, it's a great spot to land. Those trees needed trimming, so we appreciate your gardening services. All right, boys, heading north. Boys and girls, I don't know who you are, but well, Samuel, you're obviously a boy. Cool. So we're gonna fly right on the line of this flight plan. Wow, look at that map display. That's so cool. The mountains. Actual helicopters, yeah. It's a livery issue. If they're not using a livery I have, it makes them an airplane instead of a helicopter. It's really lame. Keep it a little slow so you guys can catch up. Six to 7 page list. You know, I might have saw something in the beginning. I'm sure the stuff I saw in the beginning, a lot of it they've already accomplished. A-trim release. Is that something I need to worry about? How's our fuel quantity? Still very good. I see you down there. Oh yeah, I've seen people share the ATC window of it just 20 messages saying that. I think the altitude is still screwed up too. Oh yeah, we gotta go see Bagram. Used to be a US airbase. Now in control of Taliban. Let's get out of that barber pole. If we stick our head back here, I can't do it. Can't do it while I fly. But you can go to the passenger cabin. Would you even call it a passenger cabin? Or it's just really just the helicopter. It's not really a cabin, I guess. Yeah, it was I think it was taken before Kabul even. Or it came last. I don't know. It was either before or after. But they have that now. Let's get away from this hard line. Hey, Speed Wobbles. Always good to see you. Guys, if you have a chance, check out Speed Wobble's channel. He's got a really good channel. Some of the best flight sim cinematics I've seen. It's amazing what you do. But yeah, it's worth checking out. You know, over the years with Prepared and X-Plane, it never looked like Afghanistan. It just looked like, you know, just generic tiles. Understandably, with what they had at their hands to design it, but this is the first time we have this country actually looking like Afghanistan, so that is nice. Not entirely, you know. You'll notice there's some spotty areas, no textures. Oh man, look at those clouds up that way. Hopefully we can get there by sunset. Yeah, I may not comment on all your videos, but I'm always liking them and watching them. Because I'm sub to you, of course. Very interested in what you do. And hey man, if you have any interest in producing videos for FSElite sometimes, just let me know. We're looking for more video producers. You just have to do commentary. But if not, that's cool too. Just throwing that out there. Increase our speed a little bit. I've not used autopilot once today. It's all been hand flying. There's a chopper. Get to the chopper. Cool. Alright, well, I can put you in touch with the right people. Callum, you know Callum Martin, he's the director. He's on vacation for about a week. Let me see this VFR map real quick. Okay, yeah, we're heading for it. It's right there in that little valley. And we may have some areas to go through these mountains. Maybe we don't have to climb as high as I thought. There's our people down below. Yes, sir. Definitely puts purpose behind the passion. Now, it's all volunteer work. It's not paid work, but you typically whatever you're reviewing, you get to keep in the end. The developers don't take these products back or anything. Once you have it, you have it. Unless they gave you. Sometimes we get early builds that aren't like built into your account for whatever it may be. But you know, scenery and we review scenery, hardware, aircraft, and we're trying to get into live streams more. Hopefully soon. Sometimes there are sceneries that just fare better as a live stream review. You know, like a big region pack, stuff like that. I'm going to be out at Flight Sim Expo in 4 weeks on behalf of FSElite and the FlightSimDeck channel. A little of both. We'll be visiting a lot of the developer booths the day before the event starts and talking to the developers and making a few pieces about the booth. And I'll do a trip log and all that, I'm pretty sure, on my own channel. It's been 2 years since I've been to any kind of flight sim conference, so I'm excited. Coming up on Bagram Airport, we could do an overfly. Yeah, it's fun to get to be in the mix. I'm on there. Oz Flight Simmer is on the team. Who else we got? We got Tom. We got Nick from Nick Flight X. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anybody. I think that's it for now. Ronnie had to leave. And the Flight Sim Bros had to leave. So I'm good on fuel. I don't need to pick up any fuel here. Yeah, I've been doing FSElite for the last 5 years. I think I started out when they started out pretty much. FSElite was a very, very small organization at the time. 500 followers, I think, and that's about what I had. I had 500 subscribers on YouTube at the time. Alright, Bagram, we're gonna fly down the runway. No stoppies. I believe it's Mazar. I have to look at it again. That's where we should end up today. It's a huge city. I don't know if it'll look as nice as Kabul. In hindsight, maybe Kabul is where we should have ended, but we just went through Kabul, Bagram, and now going up through the mountains, through the Afghan mountains. Low fuel number 2. Am I misreading these tanks? Hold on, maybe we do need to stop. Oh, and the main tank, but the left and right are good. God, I don't know enough about this helicopter. I hope we don't have to swap tanks or something. Try to see up here. Or does it just mean we gotta turn the 1 and 2 off? What happens if we do that? Or is that primer? I don't know. Like I said, I'm not educated enough on this helicopter. Well, if we run out of fuel, we'll just run out of fuel. Yeah, Kabul is where all the chaos is right now. That's where everybody's trying to get out. Hold on, let's stop at Baghlan. Let me top the fuel off. In this heli, sure, man. Just throw it in the Discord to remind me. I will forget. They did come out with that 135. It's a sad situation, man. We lost 90 Afghans the other day, 15 or 14 U.S. servicemen, and then about 140 people were injured from the bombing at the gate there. Such a sad situation. Now, a lot of Afghans come to Sacramento, where I live. We have a population of about 12,000 Afghans here. It's one of the largest in the U.S. I don't know what the largest is, but it's on the list of the largest populations. A310. Oh, the one for X-Plane? They got that tanker now, too. I kind of want to try that. Looks like you can do refueling operations. Yeah, it was ISIS that did it. Taliban didn't help because Taliban's weakened the security in the country all over the place. And now you're going to have stuff like that happening. I don't know where the K came from, because when they were causing problems before, it was ISIS. So the K is new for me. I don't know where the K part came in from. Is that a fuel stand right there? Oh, it's so hard to tell. Oh, I think it is. All right, little pit stop in Bagram. Gotta go open house with the wife. Hold on, I'll read it, hold on. Let me just get this landing real quick without crashing into the fuel. Nice. Alright. I gotta go and open house with my wife for her job. If you're still streaming, I'll be back. Okay, yeah, might be. Alright, you guys take care. Say hi to your wife. Hope you guys have a good day. You have amazing piloting skills. Thank you. So excited, gotta run. Great stream. Hey, thank you, Speed Wobbles. I'll be talking to you. Take care. Yes, sir. I'm a Sacramentan. Born and raised. I did leave for a little bit and lived in Charlotte, North Carolina. But I came back. You know what? Why not? We'll just top it off. Well, he's going to hurt our speed, though. %50% will get us about 2 hours. Took about 55 on the main tank, I think. You picking up some fuel, too? Nice job, guys. So, I got my fuel. We'll just head out on the taxiway right there. Flight runway heading. And then we'll get into the mountains and get going. Oh, so that's where the K comes in. It's a provenance thing. Okay, I knew they were Islamic State. You're south, okay. Yeah, I met a few people, a few flight simmers that live up here. I haven't met them in person, but just through the streams. That is the definition of tail dragger right there. Okay, let's go. My knees are aching, man. That's what I meant to say earlier. It makes my knees hurt having to Work this rudder pedal for 4 hours straight. Where's the other whirly bird? I don't know where he went. Dare I go to external cam? I can't. Can't fly and do it. Thank you, me here. Me here. It sounds like a name, like me here. But it's me here. Turn this baby for 3 right. And off we are. Off we are, off we go. I don't know. California. Everybody's leaving California though. I had like 6 different friends of mine leave all in July. Everybody's getting up out of here because of Newsom and taxes are outrageous. Please allow me to skip that song. Okay. Oh, the drought is serious, man. And they're not talking about it as bad as it is. The news isn't really covering it. It's more serious than other years. I haven't been watering my lawn. Looks like crap. But I figure why waste the water on it this year. Lake Folsom is so dried up. All the rivers are drying up. It's really bad. Affects the fish population too. That's why they have to release water into the rivers. Part of the reason. They have to keep the flow going. If the salmon can't breed, they can't get out to the ocean. That's what the whales feed on. And then the smelt, I believe, are important too for the overall ecosystem of the rivers. Might have to do some climbing. Alright guys, let's get some altitude here. Gotta get over that mountain. And then it's a valley after that. Sunset is upon us though. Yeah, and when you fly on Microsoft Flight Sim, you wouldn't know it because the satellite data is like 7 years old in California, but everything is dead, dried up, nothing is green anymore, except for the trees. Sacramento has a lot of trees. I think it has the most trees in the country per capita for a city. They call it the City of Trees. It's the nickname. There's the crew. Nice livery choice. I like this livery. It's red black. Red black go good together. Got a busy day today. After this, gotta get my daughter ready for the day. And then we'll all head out to Costco, and then I gotta go to a birthday party. I did an office tour. You might be able to find. If that's what you mean. Otherwise, I post the specs in the description. I did an office tour, I think in January. Right now we're leaving Bagram. We gotta turn now. Hopefully we'll make it there before dark. I don't really want to change the time. It's already dark in Afghanistan, by the way. They're a 12-hour difference to me, so there was no way for me to do this without dark unless I got up in the middle of the night and did this flight like 3 a.m. Just can't do it. Actually got a good night's sleep last night. I only got 2 hours of sleep the night before. The joys of having a toddler. Starting to think now if I should have swapped planes to the X-Cub. What do you guys think? Should I switch to a something faster? We're kind of moving. The units, in knots, if that's what you mean. But I think we're in a headwind, so we're not moving quite as fast. The time here is 9:30 in the morning. Started the stream at 7. Okay, Samuel, that sounds good to me. There's actually a building up there. You can go land near that. I just gotta climb a little bit. It's just gonna be too slow for this portion. It was perfect for the first half of the flight we did, but getting into these mountains is just gonna take too long. I'm gonna stress the aircraft just a bit. Get some height. The engine can take it just for a minute. Okay, final helicopter landing of the day. Let's make it a good one. Nice views up here, though. Just putting her in a nice hover. I'll take that spot right there. Wow. This is incredible looking. Oh, no. Got a full left rudder in for this correction. Okay, this concludes the helicopter portion of the flight. I guess we can load in a Bagram. Should be able to pick up where we left off pretty quick. The music, the song is called Mara Mara by Hans Johnson. Okay, to the menu. Switching planes. Kenny, very. My knees are hurting. My index finger was numb earlier. That's what helicopters do to me, though. I mean, for this long a time. No autopilot. Let's see, I don't got many aircraft left because I purged most of them. Take the X-Cub Tundra. Fuel's probably good. And we'll just start right there by the ramp. Oh, I didn't check what time it was on the... Well, I'll do the math. I think I started it at 3:30. We've flown for 2.5 hours. So what is it, 6? Smooth, too. Live weather? Let's do a few clouds, just for looks. Because they're using a livery that I don't have, and Microsoft Flight Simulator in its infinite wisdom Instead of making it a helicopter with a livery I do have, it just turns it into an aircraft. This plane is quiet. My God. Oh, that's one reason. Microsoft Flight Sim was pretty low. Where's the parking brake? Isn't it like under the seat? Yeah. Look at those big tires. Just waiting on everybody else. I'll do some ground loops for you. Bagram Airport. Oh, I just killed the flight plan though. Shoot. It's a family-friendly show, so we say shoot instead of shit. Oops. Hour and 36 minutes. Jeez. We'll see about that though. We'll see about that. We'll beat that time.
Ask Quadrivalent.
No,
Did I
don't
just-
play your ad. No, you don't ask too many questions. I'm here to talk to you guys, so that is all good. $82 likes, 5 dislikes. So many haters, dude. So many haters. India, he wants me to fly it. I'm waiting for my homies, man. I don't know where they're at. I gotta go, though. I gotta go. Fly it, fly, fly. It's funny when people do that. They'll do that when I'm like trying to set up the FMC on a 737. And I'm like, this doesn't work that way. I can't just get this in the air. This you kind of can. Not the Zebo mod though. What are we doing over here? What's going on out there? A320. Which ICAO? OAIX. Just came from flying a helicopter, so excuse me. There's everybody up ahead. Trim it off. Okay. We're set. Make a left. This is about as bad as the helicopter, honestly. Who's promoting politics? Oh, you should have seen when I started the stream, one guy, MA Aviation, was berating me for even doing this. He's like, that's if you even use the donations for that. And he's like, the people don't even need it, they have plenty of food. And he's like, making fun of that, like, prayer rugs was on the list of things they need. He's making fun of that, saying, oh, it's mainly men that came here. Like, there are women too, you dummy. And I'm not doing this for food. It's diapers, it's formula, it's clothing, household stuff, it's basic stuff. I don't know, so that was rough starting the stream out that way. No one's promoting the war, dude. This is for people that are coming here. It's hard doing this stuff sometimes, guys, when you have to deal with stuff like that. That's how I had this. That's what I had to read starting off the stream. It's tough. You gotta have thick skin, but it's just tough sometimes, you know? You're trying to do something nice. You're trying to do something good. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing that's good? You're gonna try to make me feel bad about helping these people? They are messed up, especially the first guy was a flight sim channel with like 4,000 subs. It's like, what a backstabber. Oh, fudge, the sim crashed. Well, that's a first in a week. Haven't had any crashes. Oh shit, right into the mountains. What was the last thing you guys heard me say? Do you guys remember what I was talking about before it cut out? Shut your ass up, Cerebro. You don't know what charities I donate to. You don't know anything about anything, dude. People like you are the cancer of this community. Probably not even here anymore. Good. Stay out of my life. Stay out of my stream. Did you get a crash to desktop too? Or just me? Oh, good. I'm glad that made it. I'm sorry. The only reason I repeated that was because I didn't know if that made it. I am so glad that made it across. I muted it right after that then. Oh, good, okay. Well, we've been going 3 hours, had a good... Seen some good stuff. Kabul is really cool to see. There goes that A320. RPGs. This is small target. Well, you know what? They did get helicopters. Some kid took out that Black Hawk. That was many, many years ago. But a kid did it. We are deep in this mountain range. Had to, couldn't help myself. I'm using the most difficult, the whatever they call it, modern. I got the engine stress on. The only thing I don't have on is the crash setting. So if like someone runs into you or you tap a building. Hi, Ferris Aviation. Oh, I think the time is not accurate. We are sitting at about 5. Something like 5:47 will work. Had an eye doctor point. Okay, your eye health is more important. But you're here. We got it. We're going on for a little bit longer. We decided to switch aircraft. The helicopter was getting a little too slow for this mountain flying, but it did serve its purpose well for the rest of the flight. Oh no, too much video games. Sir, you are flight simming too much. I know, my vision's terrible. I wear contact lenses. I can never be an Air Force pilot. Throttle replacement, cool. Which throttle you got going on? Interesting to live in these villages here. Afghanistan does get snow. Akash Kumar, how you doing? Welcome. Painted myself into a corner. Hopefully not. Knots. I think we'll make it. Okay, Samuel, it was fun flying with you today. Thanks for being a part of the stream. Hope you have a good day, man. We're flying to Mazar, Afghanistan. It's a big city over there. Don't have the code for you, unfortunately, right now. Oh, yes, I do. OAMS. OAMS. Got a long ways to go, though. I think it's like Mazar Sharif Airport is the name. I'm not sure though. I'm new to these parts. How'd the mixture pull out there? This might be a real in-flight emergency. What's going on here with that? Well, I lost my engine. We got plenty of fuel. Oh no. Hey, Samuel White. You just replaced the other Samuel we had. We had Samuel Magro, and Samuel White is here. Well, welcome if you're new. You just came in during an engine failure and a sim crash. Beautiful. So I would say the sim crash is related to that engine failure. Can't blame the community folder this time, because I got that thing cleared out. All right, so we're just gonna start in Mazar. Back in the helicopter, I suppose. Bear with me momentarily as we restart Microsoft Flight Simulator. This has been the second attempt at doing this. We're just going to start in the city we're heading to. Back in the helicopter. The sim does not like this part of the world for some reason. It even crashed to desktop the other night when I was looking through the map in Afghanistan. Yep, it's still there on FlightSimTO. They actually just did a new one too. The EC-145, the luxury helicopter. I'm on PC. Getting a PC or are you getting an Xbox? Yeah, they're saying they're getting rid of that thing that happens when you get too close to a plane and the other aircraft disappears. They're getting rid of that. And the air race should be very cool. That should make for a fun live stream. You can have some competitions. Might be able to organize it in a way where there's prizes involved. That would be fun. I would like to do something like that. Have a first, second, and third place prizes. Alright, back in that 135, I'll get that red and black livery we had. Okay, what are the winds out here? 309. Okay, so we'll start at ramp 17. We'll have to readjust the time. It's about... Still going strong. Yeah, we had a couple crashed desktops, unfortunately, once we got into the mountains. My favorite plane is the 737-800. Yeah, that's a great question. If it's set up, if it's like mission based, if it's like those bush flights and stuff, it might hold you to a certain plane. But it'd be cool if we can get different classes of planes, you know? Going a few clouds just so it's a little prettier. Got 552 on the time. Little throttle check real quick. Get back in the air. Enjoy this sunset. What kind of music can we get going here? I wonder if they have any Middle Eastern style music at all on this. What are the genres? Worship world. Reggae. Check out world music, see what that's about. Okay. We're ready to try this one more time. Real quick, recalibrate my camera. Ooh, it's crooked. Trooper Nick, thanks for subbing, man. With the doors off. Okay, back. So the last thing we have to do here is check out the city surrounding this airport. This was the last stop of the day. No, this is the free version. Somebody was in chat earlier speaking very highly of the pay version, though. Seems like it's pretty good. I haven't gotten to try it yet myself. I have to pick it up this week. Well, maybe I have to evaluate if I actually want to do that, because I do have the Bell 47 and I do have this, so I have to think, how often will I fly that other one? How do you get the helicopters? Oh, well, there's one. Well, now there's two that are payware. The Bell 47 by Fly Inside and the EC-145. Hype. Oh crap! I forgot their name. Hype Simulation. Hype Simulations or something like that. Really sorry, I can't remember that. But this one is free. The one we're using right now is free. It's on FlightSim.to. Keeping you awake? Oh no! Hey, get off the runway. We don't want to keep you up too long. Oh crap. I'm trying to move my head. Are they still off? I never checked. Is there a README with this? I know the startup changed over time. It went from super basic to a little more involved as they developed this helicopter. So I'm still new to it in that way. My PC, I probably have roughly a little over $2,000 into my PC, and it's custom built. Always, for as long as I've had PCs in my life, starting with my family, my dad would build PCs. That's where I learned how to do it. Thank you, me here. Doing my best. You guys are a part of it. Thank you to those who've donated so far today. I will be giving you an update later today. Hey, if all else fails, just control it. Get yourself in the sky fast. So for the rest of the stream, we'll be in this city. Tim, just download it from FlightSim.to. Type in, well, actually, they have a helicopter section now, so you can get them there. Or just type in 135 or EC 135 or helicopter. You might get a lot of liveries, though. Really, Johnny? See, now I'm getting more intrigued about trying this out. What Xbox model is best? I don't know. Isn't the main difference the size, the hard drive space? Hey, Samuel White. Man, we got so many Samuels today. You're the third one. Or no. You've been here before, I thought, earlier. Maybe not. Either way, welcome. Speed Wobbles just came in with a $5 donation. Thank you so much. I don't know why it didn't pop up on screen. It popped up in the chat though. Maybe it's delayed. You are very kind, sir. Really appreciate you. Again, all proceeds, any donation during this stream today is going towards the purchase of household goods for Afghan refugees being donated this week in my local city. This is being organized through the United Afghan Association, started in California. And then they have several groups across Northern California that are collecting these donations. There it goes. That was a little late. That was very late. Oh, it was for a cold beverage. Okay. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. But yeah, that's what we're doing with the funding today. This is the charity stream. Oh, it's okay. But they need it a lot more than I do. My family we're safe, we're fed, and we're doing well. I want to help some people who aren't doing so good right now. You know, like I said, it means a lot to me. Like I said, I'm a part of an Afghan family. I've married into an Afghan family. My daughter is now half Afghan. She has Afghan-rooted DNA, so it means a lot to me for you guys to help us out with this. I'm donating my end of it as well. We were going to do this anyway. This is something I was going to do anyway, that my wife and I wanted to do. And I just had the idea a couple of days ago, especially after the bombing in Kabul, to maybe try to bring the flight sim community into it if they want to. And if not, at least we're doing a flight in Afghanistan, showing the beauty of this country, which is now being further oppressed and destroyed in many ways, and it's really sad. And thank you for putting your trust in me in doing this, that I'm actually going to follow through with doing this. We are going to purchase the stuff today. And I'm going to bring you along with me on that process. I'll be posting in the community on here of everything we get to purchase. I'll post it on Instagram, all that. You know, I want to keep you guys in the loop. Because if I donate, I would like to see the stuff that I was donating towards. I'm donating my entire YouTube paycheck for the month of August, and then I have some family who have thrown in some money as well. So we're pulling all that money together, and we're going to help get this stuff. You know, because small children, babies have come over here as well. Formula is very expensive. I'm a dad, I know. Formula, diapers are very expensive. It's going to be purchasing stuff like that for these people. So this is the final location of our flight today. We're just going to be hanging out here, hovering above the city. Kabul was beautiful to see earlier. Not kind of track IR. I'm using face track, no IR. So no infrared, it just uses my face on a webcam. You didn't miss much. You missed well, I don't know. Were you here for the crash, the desktop, the second one we got? So you missed that. So now we're in Zahar. Sharif. They are, yeah. Many of them immigrated here actually from Kabul before things got bad in the 80s. as the Soviets were coming in. The rest of them went to Germany. And then my wife was born in America, but she's full Afghan. Just doing some rooftop landings just for fun and practice. I don't know, have you guys ever looked at pictures of Afghanistan from the 70s? It was a lot like the United States. A lot of the bad came after that. Women were free to work, were free to wear whatever they wanted. It really changed after that point. I mean, I hope the Taliban has changed in some ways because they weren't even allowing women to go to school. Women were not allowed to go to school, I think, past the age of 7 or something like that, or even at all. I don't recall. They couldn't leave the house without a male chaperone. If you did, you were beaten. All kinds of messed up stuff. I'm kind of saddened to know what's going to happen to the program over there. It was called Skatistan. I'm a skateboarder. I've been skateboarding for 20 years now. And they started a skateboard program in Afghanistan for girls, where girls learn how to skateboard and they go to school. So the schoolhouse is at the skate park. It's an indoor skate park. Because Afghan girls are not allowed to play sports over there. Soccer and stuff, only boys are allowed to do that. But skateboarding is so new to their culture that they don't really consider it a sport. So girls can do that. So they started this program, and now I don't know what's going to happen to that, you know? Because the Taliban is known to burn down schools and stuff like that. So I don't know what they're going to do with that. That's kind of sad to see what will happen to that. Waiting for the lights to come on. Think your internet went out. Could be. That can certainly happen. Thank you. Yeah, it's all pretty sad, except for the thing I just listed. Was good. I just don't know if it's going to continue now. They have a documentary on that whole program. It's been around for a while. Tony Hawk's been over there. The guy that started it was... he was already in Afghanistan. He's from... I think he was from Britain or somewhere. And he was a skateboarder, and he noticed the kids were really interested in his skateboard, and he started the program out there. Flying the EC-135 just for a little bit longer. And I mean just a little bit. The airport is right there, so we'll be heading back there. If you guys want a neat flight to do, check out Kabul on FlightSim.to. There's a scenery called Welcome to Kabul, which we visited earlier. And it was done very well, actually. Really made the city look nice. So if you've never flown there and you're looking for somewhere to fly, check it out. A lot of the airports in this region aren't badly done. Like this one. This one actually looks pretty good. Well, guys, I think I'm going to head back into the airport. I'll be calling it a day for this stream. Ferry Arthur, hello, sir. Coming up next week, as promised, will be that bush flight. It gives me a little more time to prepare for it. I had the flight plan pretty much dialed out, so... it's going to be up in British Columbia, starting at Mucknell Fisheries, so get your downloads in now for that scenery. It's a very cool place to start. Just keep a lookout. I'll either post it Thursday night or Friday night next week. Wish the air conditioning was working right now. This office is getting warm. It's gonna be a hot day here. Hey, my name is Patrick. This is funny, all the like Arabic music is coming at the end. This song is called Arabic Pray by Anthony Vega. I didn't even pick it, it just happened to come up. It's like they know what I'm doing. Thanks for the flight, really enjoyed it. Watching for almost 2 hours, 3:15 a.m. Man, you are dedicated, thank you so much. Let me hear it. Kenny, love your streams, man. They're so calming until some jerk comes on. Fortunately, the jerks are few and far between, but man, saw some ignorance today. Just goes to show, no matter what you do, you could try to do something good. There's always going to be somebody to try to ruin it for you. But you know, just gotta look past those people. and look at the good. Can't let them get us. That's right. That is a great attitude to have. Just really nasty people. Once again, thank you to everybody that donated. You will all get a special shout out later today. Oh yeah, I know. I always like to do the runway and then go to the taxiway. Mainly as practice, because I feel like if I can practice on these straight lines, I can fly the helicopter that much better. Sorry, chat. This is kind of a hectic time. Takes a little bit of focus. Slow down, slow down. Speed got away from me there. That's why we practice, though. If I can make it to where I want to go without touching, I will be happy. At this point, we can pull anywhere. I'm just trying to follow this line. Turns seem to speed me up quite a bit. It's weird. All right. Was I born here? Afghani Dean Martin. This is El Rio. Latin music came on board. Please take right click. I can't move my head where I need to move it. Let me see it. Okay, head tracking. We're turning you off. You've served your purpose. It is a very good looking helicopter. Well, it's been nice hanging out with you all this weekend. Gotta end the stream here. It's been for a good cause, and as promised, I will be back with you on what we're able to come up with for the Afghan refugees. So, this is us signing off from Afghanistan. I won't leave immediately. I'm going to keep panning out here and talking to you guys. I know, it was perfect, right? I'm not picking these songs. They're coming up on their own from a playlist. It was a world music playlist. Thank you, Moby Mo. Nice having you as always. Thank you so much to everybody who donated, to everybody who flew, to everybody who chatted in here with me. I appreciate you all. So I'm gonna get on the rest of the day. We got some shopping to do. See you guys on the next one for sure. Like I said, it should be British Columbia, bush flight. And I think it'll be a lot of fun. But I'll keep you posted on that. So, alright everybody, take care. Thanks again. Love you all.